Hello and welcome to French with Laura. So today we're going to go over all the basic introductory phrases that we're going to need if you were to have like a general conversation in France. It's basically just like everything you would need if you were going to try and make the effort to speak French. So to start off with, we've got some greetings here. We've got bon matin, which is good morning. Bonjour. Now I feel like everyone knows bonjour. It's probably the most famous foreign language word in the world, but it can be used to say hello, but it can also be used in France to say good day or good afternoon. So the French often change what they say depending on the time of day as well. So bonne nuit also means good night or good evening, and au revoir is obviously the word for goodbye. And now when the French say goodbye, they only use one word rather than changing it depending on the time of the day. It's just when they say hello, they change up their greetings a bit. So once more, I'll pause after I've said the word to give you a chance to practice pronouncing it properly as well. So we've got bon matin, which is good morning, and then we've got bonjour, which is obviously hello, good day or good afternoon, and then we've got bonne nuit, which is good night, and then au revoir, which is goodbye. So to put this into practice a little bit more, I've written down some greetings here that you could say hello to different people. So in English, we don't tend to say hello miss anymore or hello sir, just because that's the way society has changed. But in France, they still use these greetings and they're still extra polite to people. So it's important to learn these. And also, if you're a stranger, they really appreciate it if you call them miss or sir. So to start off with, we've got mademoiselle, which is miss, monsieur, which is Mr. or sir, and then madame, which is Mrs. So I'll go over those once more so you can practice pronouncing them. Mademoiselle, which is miss, monsieur, which is Mr. or sir, and then madame, which is Mrs. So to put this into practice a little bit more, if I was to say good morning, miss, how would you say this in French? That's right, it would be bon matin, mademoiselle. And if you were to say good night, sir, how would you say this in French? That's right, it would be bonne nuit, monsieur. And if you were to say goodbye, Mrs., what would you say in French? That's right, you say au revoir, madame. At the bottom here, I've just written a couple of extra phrases that would be really useful if you were going to be in France. So the top one is merci. I feel like a lot of people will know this, but I thought I'd go over it anyway, which means thank you in French. And then at the bottom, we've got s'il vous plaît, which just means please. So for example, if you're going to say please, miss, how would you say this in French? That's right, it would be s'il vous plaît, mademoiselle. And if you were to say thank you, sir, how would you say this in French? That's right, it would be merci, monsieur. So if you were to say good night, sir, thank you, how would you say this in French? We can combine the three now. That's right, it would be bonne nuit, monsieur, and then merci. Moving on. There are some different ways that you can say different people in French as well. So if you notice on the right hand side, we've got the English version, and every time we say the word the, no matter what word follows it, it's always the, it never changes. But in French, the word for the is either la or le, depending on the gender of the word. So for example, the woman is obviously female in French, so instead of saying le, the French say la. And then at the bottom, the boy is a male word, so the French say le instead. So for any object that's a male word, the French say le, but for any object that's a female word, the French say la. Obviously there's a little exception here, long, and that is just because the French, with their accents, the letter H sounds like a vowel to them. So instead of saying le, on, which is quite difficult to say, instead the French just go long and roll it into one. So the apostrophe just acts as a vowel there. So I'll go through the pronunciation and you can repeat after me. I'll leave a gap. So we start with la femme, which is the woman. And then we've got l'homme, which is the man. We've got la fille, which is the girl, et le garçon, which is the boy. So if we were going to say, this isn't a sentence that grammatically makes sense, but just for this purpose, if we were going to say thank you, the man, what would that be in French? It'd be merci l'homme. And if we were going to say good morning, the woman, what would that be in French? That's right, it would be bon matin la femme. And finally, I just wanted to recap a couple of phrases that might be quite useful to have in France as well. It's not going to be used every day, but it's nice if you can use them. So the top one is bonne chance, which means good luck. And the second one, the most famous one, is bon voyage. A lot of people say that when someone's going on holiday. And you can also use bon vacances, which basically just means either good travels or safe journey, etc. Have a good holiday, basically. So once more, the top one is bonne chance, and the bottom one is bon vacances, or bon voyage, depending on what you want to say. So let's combine these, and if you say bonne chance, mademoiselle, what would that be in English? That's right, it would be good luck, miss. If you were going to say bon voyage, madame, what would that be in English? That's right, that would be good travels, missus. What would the reply be then in French? If you were to say good luck to someone, the reply would be one of these two things here at the bottom. That's right, it would be merci. So to combine some of the elements once more, if you were to say good morning, miss, then the person will go bon matin, mademoiselle. Then if they're having a conversation, someone might say bon voyage, monsieur, and that would be good travels, mister. And the conversation could simply end with merci, au revoir, which means thank you, goodbye. Obviously that's a very short conversation, but it's just a small example of how you can use French phrases just to have a little conversation in a different language. Thank you.